excuse my rash I have going on. I think I ate something, I don't know. All right, welcome back. This is Katie Counseling and my name is Claudia. So today, it's Friday and I have some like technical videos that I'm still working on. They'll be done soon. But again, today, vlog style, hello. I wanted to come on here and talk about two things. I see a lot of people commenting on how I take notes and what, you know, systems I use, and I think I previously went over that in my iPad video, but now that I've been doing this for a couple of months, Notability is the best app for me, at least. I really like it because when you're writing, it's a continuous scroll. So I can have, the way that I do it is, usually most of the material that we're sent for assignments or like cases or anything we're doing is either like an insert from the book or just like a PDF or a study or like a case. So any of those, unless it's just like a picture of the book, and even if that's what it is, you can go into the book and highlight it and copy it into Notability. Or you can just open the document side by side as a PDF, and again, I have it read aloud to me. So as the iPad is reading aloud to me, I can see it on my left hand side of the iPad screen, and on the right hand side I open up Notability. I pick the page and you literally just take notes. You can highlight, you can pause at any time, but as you keep scrolling, new pages pop up. And I didn't think that was like such a big deal because GoodNotes is really good, and I'll explain to you why and for what. But when you're actually like note taking and you're kind of like brainstorming, in GoodNotes, which is the other app, you have to like keep adding pages and going to the next page. I write big and it's a little annoying sometimes, and like if there's like something that I want to remember, I do like a big star and I circle it and I highlight it, and I do that's how I remember things. So with like Notability, I can just like scroll down, pinch it in, make it big, like write the whole page. Like if it's like, it's excessive, but that's how I like do it. And then I can like just scroll through all my thoughts. So I wanted to say that because a lot of people are asking me how I do it. So that's how I do it. Everything's electronic, honestly, guys. Like all my books are electronic, so I just utilize it that way. For my undergrad, I had so many different like just notebooks and paper, and it would be frustrating because I told you I write huge and it's kind of annoying. So this is so good. And each note that you create, you can always add to it, and it's bookmarked by the date, or you can, you know, name whatever. Like if I wish I was the person that could go on there and just label everything perfectly. No, date is good. If we're looking for something, I'll look around those dates and I'm sure I'll find it. Yeah. Expectations versus reality. Reality is just make sure it saves to the cloud or wherever it goes. But yeah, definitely Notability. I think it was like $7.99. I'm not sure, but I think that's how much it is. I did end up purchasing a planner through Notability too, which is pretty cool. I'm doing digital planning now instead of having just like a planner book. It was a little weird at first, but then you get used to it. It's the same thing. So yeah, I wanted to say that. And then my other point of this vlog or video is that I did some notes. I don't know, I was like listening to some music and I just started thinking, how do I start? Like, you know those, I don't know if you guys have ever had people like this, but there's been people in my life where they've like blatantly said to me like, oh, you're not gonna amount to anything, or like you're not smart enough, or like you're not as smart as ... And I do come from like this like Eastern European culture where it's like the people that their parents are super successful have like this vision of like they are like the elite and other people can never amount to that. But we're in America, we can do anything we set our minds to. But anyway, yeah, so I came from Europe when I was 8 years old. We came here straight to Florida with my parents. So that's a little bit of like the backstory, but it's always been a little hard, you know, like coming from a different culture, and I had to learn this whole culture on my own. It's different. So on top of, you know, those challenges where, you know, other people might have, you know, the advantage of being and staying in the country where they were born. Good for you. So that's kind of just what I wanted to say, is that people have their opinions, they'll say things to you, and even if you don't want to hold on to those things, they stick sometimes. But then, like, over time you learn that, like, anybody in my shoes probably wouldn't be where I'm at, and even if they were, everybody's life is their life. So just don't get discouraged by people or seeing others just like surpassing whatever goal you have, or whatever's meant for you, you'll get it. But yeah, I kind of just wanted to touch on that because sometimes it's weird. You feel like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I have it written down in a note. I wanted to say that your purpose in, you know, this field and this journey is your purpose. And don't let anybody ever tell you different. Like, who knows? Like, you know, like, who knows what your aspirations are? Like, I want to do a TED Talk one day. I want to go get a doctorate. I want to do some research that's going to be helpful for some people in this world. Not just here where I'm at, not on social media only, but just like real impact. And that's what drives me and makes me happy. So if your dreams are bigger than the people's that are around you that can comprehend, and I'm not saying they don't have dreams, I'm saying if your dream doesn't make sense to your parents, your family, your friends, and you're kind of like, oh yeah, like for me, I'll share with you guys. I really one day I would really like to work with like SpaceX, or like not just Elon Musk, but with like the intelligence, like if they really send people to Mars or other planets, or even like astronaut training and like the psychological things that involve somebody to get ready for something like that. I think that would be super interesting, and I could learn so much from that. So those are kind of like my goals and dreams and journeys I want to go on in this lifetime. And again, if some people around you don't understand your dreams, your journey, or what you really want to do, it's okay. You can teach them, you can tell them, you know, about your dreams and what you feel your purpose is in this world. And I'm going to leave that here. Again, gotta go to work. Stay tuned, guys. Katie Counseling on Instagram. Have a good weekend.